On, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the 31st of March. It is Easter Sunday. We are going to take a look at Casper cryptocurrency this morning. This will be a daily chart. This will be the Gate.io data. Welcome to the channel, guys. Appreciate all of the viewership, support, subscribers. Casper, what's going on here with Casper cryptocurrency? Well, let's start this video off here. Something I noticed here is we have this rough, it's not perfect, this rough head and shoulders forming here, which if you know anything about head and shoulders is they are a bearish pattern leading to further downside price action. Now, of course, there's no guarantee that will happen, but history does say that when you have a head and shoulders, there's a good chance that they can break to the downside and will or do break to the downside. Now, there is a failure rate where you'll get something like, which I just did a whole video on, and the audio decided to fail, so we're back at it again. There is a chance that you get a shakeout here, so you get a move lower in price, and then ends up being a big candle wick, and the price actually reverses and closes higher. And then if you get something like that, that would indicate to us that the next day or so would probably be quite a bullish day, and we actually start to break out higher. So it ends up being a big shakeout. So, you know, they say, whoever they are, that when everybody sees the same thing in the market or on the charts, be careful because usually the opposite will happen. Right here, we had a big major low here for Casper on the 28th of January, right? So that was a big major low. We traded sideways to down for a, whatever this is here, maybe it's 2 weeks. What took place on these 2 days right here, so that was your 14th and 13th, is we had an undercut of our lows here on the 28th. We had an undercut on the 13th of February, and then we had a big reversal, not quite a bullish engulfing candle, but close, on the 14th of February. So we undercut a major low, but it was a shakeout because what followed was a huge rally to the upside. So we took out a major level, the market actually reversed in the opposite direction, and we took on a huge rally. So getting us to what's going on today is, if something like that took place where the market, took out some major lows, which would be, looks like our low for this right shoulder would be like the 20th of March at 30.037. We took out the lows, and then the next day we take a big rally higher, potentially back up above 39.16, and then the market actually goes higher in price. So just wanted to put that out there because everybody sees this head and shoulders here, and it's not perfect. This left shoulder is not perfect. I'm just throwing it out there that if it does break lower, there is a chance that the markets reverse and start a new trend higher. Especially if Bitcoin starts to break out, and we'll get into the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin's actually in a bullish pattern right now, not a bearish pattern. It's in a cup with handle. So some levels to watch, guys, and right now we're going to zoom into this chart so it's easier for you guys to see. Right now we are trading at, and we have been for some days now, market's been finding support at 38.66. That's this blue line on the chart. Look at all these candle wicks. I mean, we have the 19th, the 20th, the 22nd, 3rd, 4th, these days here, the 7th, 8th. You get the point. All these candle wicks are trading below 38.66 and then closing, in at or slightly above that level. So it's an important area of support. So like I said, we'll see if it breaks lower, and that would be a solid break below that right shoulder. Support below the market, first level of support, 37.25. That's this blue line on the chart, 37.25. Below that would be 35.92, 35.82. That's these two lines here. Let's look at what that would be. So first level of support at 37.25 is about a 3.5%. And then down there to 35.92, 35.82, you're about a 7%, we'll call it. That's to the downside. And then, if things get real ugly, which I don't think they're going to unless Bitcoin, cannot break out and starts putting in new lows down here for, you're at a 15%. That's 32.89, 32.60 for Casper. So let's keep all things in mind, but also keep an idea and stay up to date with what's going on in Bitcoin, its trend, and what's possible here for Casper. So we'll cover our downside. I don't think it'll get much more ugly than that, if at all. Hopefully we break to the upside. Like I said, Bitcoin's in a bullish pattern right now. Let's talk upside. So let's say markets break higher here for CSPR. We start getting back up to what is resistance on the 26th, 5th, 19th, and 21st. This green level right here, you can see these candle wicks, 41.43. That's 0.04143. That's the level to watch. Hopefully Casper gets back up to that sooner or later. That's going to put you up about 7.5%. And then our next level is above that, 43.58, 44.16 will put you up 13 and 14.5% for CSPR/USDT Tether daily chart. Guys, what do you think Casper's going to do here? I mean, it's been quiet. It's made a massive, massive move after undercutting major lows. I think it's about 60+%. Yes, 63%. We just about got up to my level there at 52,265. Not quite, but very close. That would be on the 12th of March. Unfortunately, the sell-off has been pretty serious here. Call it 25 to 27%. And then we're consolidating here. And it doesn't look too hot. That's why I want to talk about a break lower. On the positive side of that, though, is I don't see Casper breaking lower. I mean, it's possible. I don't see Casper breaking lower, especially if Bitcoin breaks out of this cup with handle that it's in. And this is just from a couple minutes ago when I recorded this video and the audio failed on me. Bitcoin is in a cup here with handle and obviously looking for a large breakout higher. This is a very bullish pattern. The handle isn't perfect, but not everything is perfect. Okay. You got to be flexible in these markets if you want to, try to get in and out. That's a whole different game than just buying and holding or going short and holding. If you're trying to, time the market, which most people cannot do, you got to be flexible. Anyways, the point is the entry here for Bitcoin for the cup with handle would be the highs here. So you're at 71, 789.85, which is just about at our resistance level, which is 71,335. That's this purple line on the chart. Markets are in between here, that and 68,748. Above that, we have where the market double topped at, which is 73,494.28. Above that, 74,958. And then we have it $80,000, 614 Bitcoin. So if we get a breakout, guys, higher, I don't see Casper breaking out lower. Of course it could, but more than likely, it's going to lift that thing right up. And we're going to see a lot of green in the markets and in Casper cryptocurrency as well. Obviously in Bitcoin as it breaks out higher. Guys, thanks for watching. If you're not yet subscribed, go ahead and do so. Hit that thumbs up. It does help support the channel. All links down below help support the channel as well. Let me know your thoughts on Casper, Bitcoin, the overall health of the market. Will Bitcoin break out higher, which we need to see so we don't have a major lower high here. But yeah, you guys have a great Easter Sunday. I'll catch you in the next one.